Hello! Welcome, chat. Let me know how sound is. I know last time we had a little bit of issue, but I've got me up and the game sounds down. So hopefully that will be okay this time. Just let me know. At any rate, we are going to start a new Glade today on Tiny Glade. Also, I need y'all to know that my notifications say, make your stream look as dangerous as the streets you rule. I feel like they don't know what I'm playing. Let's, how dangerous should we be? Okay, so we were in summer last time. And I think we're going to stay in summer because it is actually summer. But I'm thinking that when it gets colder and more autumny, that we come back for some autumn vibes, and then we come back for spooky vibes, and then we come back for snowy vibes. I'm all for this. But we're gonna just do daily theme is trading post. And if I wasn't sure what I wanted to build today, I think that would be fun because it would just give you an idea to start with. But today I'm going to attempt a motte and Bailey. We'll see how this goes. Okay, I've already forgotten how to play. This is okay. We want this, and then we can just take everything down. Remove everything. Nothing. Now, I've only played this one other time on stream, and that's really the only other time that I've played. So I still don't entirely know how the game works. Okay, let's see. We need to definitely make our Glade bigger for this. So what is a motte and Bailey, you may ask? Go on, you may ask. So for people not into... that's up and down. Wait, this is looking around. Okay. Not into medieval fortifications. You probably don't know what it is, or you've only ever heard it as one of the like argument fallacy types. So a motte and a Bailey are two parts, and so it gets said motte and Bailey hyphenated, right? Motte and Bailey, and that's M-O-T-T-E. And it is a raised hill on which sits a fort or a castle, a fortification of some sort, right? And around that raised hill is a palisade and a ditch, often a moat. And then at the base of that sits a kind of flat area, which is called the Bailey. And the Bailey is where a lot of the like outbuildings or small houses for residents might be that are inside yet another palisade with ditch. So it's basically a fortification in Europe. So it starts in the I think they start actually in the 11th century in Normandy and Anjou, which is in modern day France. And from there, it spread into the Holy Roman Empire, the Low Countries, which we now think of as like, what, Denmark and the Netherlands. I'm trying to remember what all it comprises the Low Countries. And then, of course, the Normans brought it over when they invaded England in 1066. They brought the style over, and that style then became fairly popular in England, Wales, Scotland, and even Ireland. And don't worry, we'll put up some more trees. We're just gonna deforest for now. Some temporary deforestation. We're just trying to cut everything back to our property line so we can really get a good view of the land and what we have to work with. But around the late, well, I guess in the 13th century, maybe 12th century, probably 12th century, honestly. I'm a little shaky on my fortification histories. As stone started to be easier to come by, because so for a motte and bailey, right? This is a lot of palisades, which just is big spiky wood, right? You just cut down trees of the right circumference and you make them pointy on one end, and then you plant a bunch of them side by side. Excuse me, my throat is doing that catchy thing again. I have ginger tea though. Ginger tea. What was I saying? Oh, right. So you didn't particularly need skilled labor, or particularly trained skilled labor. You just needed people who could cut down trees and make them sharp and then plant them in the ground, which honestly, you can kind of get. Is that one? Oh, hey. Like, if it's on the line, can we get it? Some yes, some no. I guess it has to be closer to the side. But then we, I don't know why I'm saying we, basically there were more people who were able to, get stone, cut stone, mortar stone, build with stone. It became the new building material, being less flammable than wood, doesn't rot like wood, can take an attack better than wood. So as you can tell, people would want to be moving to stone where they could. And so there was a period really there at the end, primarily like in the 13th century, but I think a little beginning in the 12th and into the 14th, where motte and baileys were being converted. So not just the keep on top of the motte being turned into stone, which of course would be the first thing to happen, but also those wooden palisades being turned into not turned into stone. The petrification of the fortification. Oh my god, sorry, I cracked myself up with that. So we have the petrification of the fortification. So replaced with, right? So all the wood is brought down and replaced with stone. And I think that's what we're going to be doing today, because when I played this before, we really only had stone. We didn't really have the ability to make wood structures. So I think what we're going to be doing is really one of these transition period motte and baileys. Probably more like one type of transition, which is known as a shell keep. All right, I think that we are good. We have our space. Our little lost sheep. All right. Oh wait, I missed one. Did I miss that one? Okay, is that everything? Okay, so we don't have a lot of room, so we're gonna have to get, I think, we're going to think really carefully about where we put this motte. So one thing is we're going to be working with that terrain tool that I really barely used last time. I think in order to get the most space, we're going to have to go catty corner, right? Because this is the longest, the whole a squared plus b squared equals c squared, right? The hypotenuse is the longest. So I think we're gonna have to build on the hypotenuse, which means we're gonna need this bit over here to be our motte. So this is the, okay, here's the tool. There's no way to make the tool bigger, right? What does that do? There's that and there's that. What's the difference? Well, let's find out, I guess. Okay, I mean, this is definitely... Y'all saw that, right? That sheep just parachuted. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, change steepness by... Oh. Okay, so that... Alright, but we want to try and make... And then we can raise it up. Okay, right now we have a C, and what we need is a circle. Okay. So let's make our circle. I hope this is... we probably should make it a little bigger, because I mean, we've got a keep on here. I'm sorry, sheep. Alright. Alright. Does this look good? Yeah. Alright. I think that's a good... I think that's a good motte. I think we're off to a good start. It seems... I mean, we can't really make it that big, because our square, just our plot of land is not that big. So we have a little sheep up here. Okay, so now we want to... Let's start with our structure. Let's see. If we're doing shell keeps, I think we can start adding in round elements. Okay, I'm not... Let's see. Let's go ahead and get just one bit on here. Okay. We want it kind of, I think, a little back like this. No, I'm just trying to picture stuff in my mind. I probably should have, I should have probably, like, maybe pulled up some images, so I had kind of some ideas. Alright, we want this bit, so... Okay, hold on. I'm going to... The music is lovely, but it still feels loud. Let's see. Settings. Okay. So a good example of what Norman stone forts sort of looked like in the early days, very square, is at the Tower of London, the White Tower. I believe Dover Castle also has like the original bit in the middle that's just basically just a big slabby rectangle looking thing. Alright, so this is gonna have to be, this brings it out, right? Okay, which I'm okay with. We want to make the whole thing bigger. Okay, I think that's looking good for our shape and dimensions. It's basically a square. Okay, so Now I have to remember how to make this. Is this the roof or the building? Okay, no, this is the building. Cool. Alright, is this 1 floor, 2 floor, 3 floors? Let's maybe... Okay. Alright, we're a bit more rectangular? A bit more rectangular than we were. Bleh. Words are hard. Okay, so I think what I want is this to go back a bit. Yeah. Alright. Now we need this roof line to be somewhat different, though. We need it to be a little pitchier. Alright. I think we're getting there. I really should have pulled up some pictures. I'm just trying to picture Mott and Bailey's in my head. Alright. Now I feel like this mott's like awfully big because this is a lot of space, but we do need to put the wall. We need to put the wall around. Now I'm trying to remember, with shell keeps, I think that there is an interior wall which is higher and a exterior which is slightly lower. But I think honestly we'll just do one. We've got a lot of room. And we'll save doing like a double wall with like a walkway and stuff, I think, for our Bailey area. So let's put the wall on. Perfect. Now we should put something on these little bits that bump out, because that's a hazard. If somebody can scale that and stand there, then they can siege our poor little keep easier. So I don't know. We'll figure out something to stick there. Oh no, go back. Our wonky wall. Alright, it's less round, more egg-shaped. Okay, but we're working with a natural feature, right? So hill forts definitely were a thing before Mott and Bailey's. Hill forts very big in like Bronze Age and even like what, Copper Age, because Copper Age is right before the Middle Ages, right? Me trying to remember my history. I love that this had this little feature here. Okay, now we need like an entrance into the nope, I don't want you to go there. Alright, it says it's going down the hill, right? So let me want it to probably... That's not what I intended, but that's cool. I want it to sit on the ground. I didn't think it was gonna go... Oh, maybe we have to remove the wall first. Maybe that would do. Let's... Maybe we need to take a bit of the wall out first. So let's take this round bit out, because I feel like that's a good place to stick this thing. So let's... Okay. Let's try again. Try again. Can we stick it in here? Yeah, there we go. Like, that's nice. We have almost like a little gatehouse thing going on. Okay. We'll get to detailing in a minute. Okay, so let's put another one here. Okay. Okay, we're gonna need steps up. Nope. Alright, stairs, how do? Alright, you start the stairs. Then you have to, like... Alright. But can we... What? Y'all! We can make an aqueduct. Okay, well, I tell you what, when we build Roman stuff or something at some point. Okay, how do I let go? Okay, can I duplicate this? Won't let me. Okay, that's a bit of an issue. Alright, hold on. Let's figure out what's happening and how can we fix it. Because I want it to be wide. Can we... Oh, also, it is not centered, is it? Yeah, okay. Let's erase. Erase wall. Okay. Okay. Let's scoot. Let's try and make the center, and then I guess we'll worry about the wall. We'll build that around the stairs, maybe? Okay, let's try the stairs again. Can we build the stairs downward? Or they only go upward? Okay, we can do down. Oh, and then it... Okay. Weird. How do we... Hello? Boop. Alright. Does that look okay? I don't know. I feel like this is definitely one of those games that if you... Hey, Bee! I did not expect you to be here. Alright, let's try this again where we leave a little bit at the... Nope. Nope. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say we leave a little bit at the bottom. I would like to get rid of that, please. Nope. How do I... Okay. I didn't expect you to be here for this stream. Well, yes, if we manage this okay... Wait. What? Not sure. Right, and then let's do that thing where we do it like this, and then try to connect it to that. Alright, I'm afraid what this looks like up here. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, so this is definitely one of those games where you gotta play with it a bit to learn all the ins and outs. Hello, I would like you to go into that. Thank you. All right. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Because we need it to, like, we need it to come up and then meet a, like a pathway up here, right? Yeah, I guess we want it about this size. There we go. How's that? Okay, cool. Now we need something to go here, clearly, because that's now completely undefended. There's a big gaping hole in our defenses. Alright, so I think we need to actually put like a little gatehouse, maybe? I said little gatehouse. How? Or maybe this is what we need. We need this to be big. Okay, hold on. Maybe what we do is we get rid of... Oh, that's gonna get rid of the whole wall, right? What if we get rid of these, and then we put a building in between those? Okay. Like... I think we need it snuggy, like this. And then we need this to come out. Aha! Look! We got bird eggs again! It's my favorite. Okay, now it's all off center again now. Can I make these wider? No. You can only make stairs go up and down. You can't make them like wider. It's just gonna be a really wonky Motte and Bailey. That's fine, right? Give you the gate key? What gate key? There's no gate. I don't even get a key. I'm not entirely sure how to build a portcullis. Alright, well, this is wonky, because that's wonky. Should this slightly rotate? What did I do? Okay. Should this... What does this do? Oh, okay. Maybe, yeah, maybe what we need is this to more align it between those two features. Okay. Like, that's probably better. Yeah? I love that we have the nests again. Okay, how make portcullis? I want to be able to say this thing. Oh. Duplicate? Oh, wait. That's not what I intended, but hey, that's cool. Alright, hold on. Now that we know that, let us try something else. Stairs. Nope, stairs. Alright, so this being... Try to get as straight on as possible. Blah. So this being the middle. Right. This being the middle. Right. Nope. Mad bomber. Woo. Okay, now. How did I do that thing before? Ah! Okay, and then... Okay. Okay. Ah! I figured out a thing! Ta-da! Alright, what does it look like? Whoop. Well, first of all, this is terrible. How do I've got all this there. I want to see this bit. Okay, so this, oh god. Nope. What? Nope. Is it possible to say, I want this building to disappear for a second so I can deal with this nonsense? Okay. Is there a way to... Aha! Whoa. That's... I don't think that's ADA compliant in the least. This staircase has some health and safety issues, but yeah, we'll come back to it. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Well, we've got... Let's see. We've got the general outline of the motte, which should be much rounder. Which honestly should be much rounder. Okay, but now we need to put in bit of water around here. Oh, we're gonna need this to go across. Alright, we'll worry about that in a second. So, we need a moat for the motte. Oh, sorry, Sheepy. Good thing he has his parachute. Okay. Now, usually the water that was used was often kind of rerouted from another place. Now I feel like we should make it a little wider because I feel like this might be a little easy to cross. Okay. Especially maybe have it a little bit wider because the back were a little, you know, vulnerable. Vulnerable on the rear. Okay. Okay, so now we need to... These stairs are going to be the bane of my existence, I think. Alright, but, alright, we're a little... You just have to imagine that's going that way, and maybe there's a river going off that way, but use your imagination. It's fine. Look at the door options for... Wait, how do I look at door? I don't know. Oh, right, no. Oh, right, it's, window. It's if I put a window in. So these automatically... Y'all, I just started to, like, slump. Okay, we got a duck. Okay, let's go back to the stairs. Oh, wait, I don't want stairs. I want these stairs in particular. Okay. Alright. Okay, no, that's good. That's good. That's nice. Okay. Let's see. Maybe what I need to do is... What's this doing? I'm not sure what that does. See that? That... Can I make it? No. Oh. Grab the wrong thing. Okay. What can we do? No. Back to these. I need to take that out. Eraser. Wait, how do you take it out? Boop. Okay, blah 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 blah. Portcullis. How does one port cull? I need to cull a port. How do I do it? Click, first of all. When you don't know what to do, just stick a flag on it. Okay. Oh. Perfect. Alright, also this roof is wonky. Okay. How to port cull. I'm not sure what that's telling me, but what those dotted lines are indicating. Nope. Do I have anything I can do with this? No. No. I'm not sure how to make a... Yeah, I know. Yes, it's great defensive. It's just letting people right in. Well, okay, so there's welcoming stairs for them to walk right over the moat. That's good. You have these lovely arches for them to just walk right in. You know what? Let's work on the Bailey. I don't know how something works. We're just gonna work on another part. Okay, so now we need to enclose another portion. Does anybody know how the Bailey I know it's like the small ring and the big ring, but how do they... I think the moat actually goes out on the outside, so I think we just need to build a wall. Okay, I think we just need to start a wall, like, here. And I will figure out how to make these, like, weird and crenulated, maybe. Alright, we need to get... Ah! Back up. Back. Nope. Back up! Alright, where did we go wrong? Right about here. Okay. I will figure out how to maybe do some, like, cool crenellations. I totally know how to draw a straight line. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Okay, and then I think I think then that this water feature goes like this. So there's basically another one on this side. I am completely undercutting my wall. It's terrible. Structural disaster. I just had a posture check. Oh, fine. I'll recheck it. Check it again. Yes, I started over. This is a new world. So the stuff that we built in the last stream, it still exists. I'm just trying to kind of learn a little bit more by futzing around with it, and I've given myself, last time it was just play with the game and kind of learn the tools and just sort of build stuff. This one I'm trying to build a Motte and Bailey, which is a medieval fortified keep and town. Although a lot of people would have lived outside. Oh, this is going to be a fun fact. So a lot of people would have lived doing farming outside of the Bailey, and the walls that go around the Motte and Bailey are called a palisade, right? And if there was an attack, an invasion, whatever, people would pack up from their homes in the outlying areas and they would go inside the palisades where they could defend themselves, or is more defensible. The term beyond the pale means beyond the palisade. So you are either in unsafe territory or you have been kicked out of a this defensible community area, and so beyond the pale. So when you say something, some action is beyond the pale, it's not defensible. It's not something that is community minded, I guess. So anyway, that's an old turn of phrase that's been around. I love this. The sheep still is floating around with its umbrella. I'm Mary Poppins. This is Mary Poppins over here. Oh, it went away. I've been... Oh no! Undo. Okay. What is it about my stairs? It can't climb stairs. Is that a bird? He's got an umbrella and he had a bird on his head. Like... What? What? Or is it, what is a bird? Okay, there's a bird on his head. I don't know what's happening. Okay, we've got this far. We should probably put, like another one of these, here at the front. Where do we want to put it? Is this... Alright, it's so wonky. Oh wait, I forgot because we're kind of on this weird angle, that's why. We should have had everything on this hypotenuse. There's where I went wrong. Well, let's just kind of stick it here and do the best we can. Okay. Oop. Nope. Oh, because derp. I'm being so derpy. Let's go into the water. That's kind of cool. Alright. Snap 2. Okay. And then we'll do what we did up there. Okay. Alright. That look good? Alright. It's also a little wonky. Everything about this town is wonky. My people live in Wonksville. Okay. Oh, I need like a bridge here. Boop. Now somehow I got those to magically appear. I didn't. Okay, let's try. Does it matter what kind of... Yeah. Oh, wait. These give me the big wooden doors. Maybe that's what I need to be putting in. Oh. There's not a lot I can do about that. Okay. So, I think it's when I put it in... Alright, I put it down. Okay, a path has to go to it. But is there a way... That's so wee. That's so very wee. Unlink windows. Left control. Can you... What if I just want them to get wider? Okay, what if... Can I just put another one here? Can I... What? Can I overlap a whole bunch of them? No. Apparently no. Merry Christmas. Yeah. Maybe that's what I should do, is try to have, like, loads of overlapping roofs to see just how many, like, birds' nests I can get. This is the wonkiest little town. They have never met a straight line. They are anti-Roman. Okay. Can I... Is there a way to make a bridge? I don't want it... I just want it to go across. No? Okay. How I make bridge? I don't know what I just did. Just made a plunk sound. Okay. Oh, I bet I have to erase the water. I bet that's what I have to do. So, erase the water, like, right here. Aha! Okay. I love how the door just, like, raises up. Alright. Ha! Look at this, like, reef. Okay, Is that a... What does that count as? Just a random plant? Remove plant. Remove plant! I don't want you there! How do I remove it? It's a weed. It very much doesn't want to be removed. Okay, we'll figure that out later. Alright. We need to remove that. And then how? This is the tiniest, most unwelcoming little door. With the wreath, it kills me. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. One little door. I mean, one little bell on the door. Do we need to... How I make... Bigger. Make bigger. Okay. This is probably where a sane person would, like, look up a tutorial or something. Oh. Nay. Oh, I'm guessing that's saying you can't do it because everything inside of this dashed line is already accounted for. I want to move them together. Scoot. Dear game. I'm not going for a cute little cottage entrance. Thank you for giving me this shovel, though. Oh. Why can't I get rid of this, like, giant lavender plant? What the heck? Do I have to, like... Oh, no. There we go. Alright. Get rid of you. No. Okay. Tools. I don't want tools. Okay. What do? With lights. I mean, these will be really nice when we have a big, you know, door in the middle. Want it well lit. Perfect. Okay. Nope, that's the building. This is the door, but there's like... I just keep hitting the door and it just keeps giving me like things to have outside your door. Which is cool. Birdhouse. Okay. But what if I want... What happens if I do like this type of door? What does that get me? Can I... Oh. It heard that I like... It heard that I like birdhouses. That's it. Okay. Okay. I know. No, that's not what I want. Okay. Yep. Okay. Seriously, this door situation. Huh. How we do this? These birds are sitting here judging me. They're judging me! Fine. We go to this. Okay. Way more stone visible. Cool. I change? Can I change? Ah, wait. There's what we want. We don't want it plastered. We want it to be. I think I want it to have. I like it light or dark. Let's make it dark. Or we should say and change everything to look like this. Boop. Alright, we'll worry about that in a minute. Okay. See, whenever I don't know how to fix what I want, I just move on to something else. I just make a new do something pointless. Nope. Right. Do these colors look okay together? Should I make this a little lighter? Is that better? I think it's just like the one later. Yeah, I think the contrast is better. Okay. Door. Actually, let's. So we went to. All right, no. This is we need to remove water. That's erase water. This. Get out of my way. Oh. Interesting. So it like actually made it go kind of bloop. Okay, then we can neaten that up a bit. Alright. Road to nowhere. Alright, let's tackle this door thing again. What do you think this gets us? I don't think this one gets us a door. Okay. I want... not that. I remembered that we were able to do a barn door last time. How did we do the barn door? Alright, well I've widened the path, so I don't know if that's gonna work. Or was this... is this what I had as the barn door? I don't think so. One little bell is very, like, Wizard of Oz. It's like, no, you want this giant pumpkin thing. Okay. I love all the little doodads you can have outside. Okay. Can I... It's not even big enough to get a wagon through. That's why the wagon wheel is there. I get that now. I get it. It makes sense. The other one, yeah, scoot you like this. Actually, that's better. Can I scoot you? More, so, what did I do? More flush. Trying to figure out what did I do on that side so I could do it again on this side. I don't know. Alright, how... Alright, moving on from the door. Let's go inside. Alright. Oh, that's weird. Alright, so inside the Motte and Bailey is where you would have things like a blacksmith, stables, stuff like that. So let's see. Let's see about putting a couple of work buildings here. So I think stables we want close to the front, right? So let's see about a nice low building. For our stables. We'll worry about a door later. Okay, and then blacksmith should go next to the stables. Because that makes sense, because you need to like be close enough for shoeing horses and all that. Okay. Alright. Now, this should definitely be a different color, right? Oh, we can't really get any darker than that, though. Can we, on this building, get really dark? Yeah. So, kind of make it look like a... So now, a blacksmith is gonna be, I think... I don't know, we definitely need like an opening, and I feel like we should have something to indicate fire. We do have chimneys, but I'm not sure that's necessarily what we want for the blacksmith. I guess we figure that out later. Okay, we also need, I don't remember what it's called, the lavatory? I'm not sure. It's the building, so the washrooms. And that should be by the, that should be over here, like where they're doing laundry. Next to, actually, let's move that. That should be kind of, nope. I would like to actually move you. How do I move you? Can't I pick this up? Okay. So it should be next to the water for sure. And we need to figure out how, we should figure out how to get some clothes hanging on that to indicate that that's what that is. Let's see. Because we put like a normal... oh right, it needs pathways. So the first thing we need to do is like do pathways and stuff. So coming out of a door that will be here at some point, right? Mary Poppins sheep is my favorite thing ever. Okay, and then we'll have kind of a large-ish yard here for where the horses are stabled. Okay. Then this path is going to lead up here. We can always, I think, go back and pave it, but... Okay. Alright, and probably would also be out in front of the blacksmith here. Okay, and then there would clearly be... Oh, I think how narrow can we make it? A pathway... Oh, you just like flat out... Oh, okay, maybe that's what we do. Alright. Right, so that's showing they go that way, and then down to the edge of the water, and maybe something kind of like this. Show they're working there. Okay, but that's okay. So, but to do that, then we take it and we go, and we automatically get a little door. All right, so let's try that. That's the, is that the only kind of door we? Okay. Oh, I think this is how, maybe that's how we do it. Okay. See, I've completely forgotten how, I forget stuff so easily. I'm terrible. Alright. Let's get rid of this bushery. All the shrubberies. We do not desire any... Oops. Alright. Can I can only make door taller, not wider? What's the house? Door. Door. Yeah, only taller, not wider. Oh, strange. Although tall doors will probably be something we want up on the keep. Alright, well let's try that. Let's see what we can do with that tool, because... Alright. Does it do it with this or only with the other kind of tool? Oh, okay. I can do it. Aha! Ah! Aha! Ta-da! I did a thing! Alright, that's not bad. It's not a portcullis, but... That'll do, pig. That'll do. Okay. I completely forgot about the needs a path and that you can use the path to force a door. Okay. Which means we really need, like, that path to kind of come out. Oops. Fix that in a second. And kind of... How many doors do you need? Okay. All the doors. Thanking you. Hello? I don't want to get rid of the... How do I get... What? Why can't I get rid of the door? Was that... Only doing that... Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a hay bale. Okay. Whoop. Oh my god, there's like... Okay. Alright, let's try this. There we go. Alright. Ah! What? Nope. Go back. Okay. Let's try that again. Alright. Why is it so wonky on that one side? Alright. That's good, right? That's kind of good. Yeah, I'm terrible. Alright. Yeah, okay. Alright. Now we should, let's put some lights on. Because one thing we didn't do last time was kind of like look and see what it looks like at night. Like, look how adorable that is. Can I not? What? Did not know we could do that. Hey, you're right where I need to put this. Can you? Alright. Alright. How many lights is too many lights? Alright. I feel like lots of light is good, right? So we cut down on banditry and such. Okay. We're getting there. Alright. Blacksmith. Okay. I have these, but I don't know if there are kind of different things we can do with it. Aha! If we stick it on the ground, we get like this. And we... No? Okay, once you set it, you set it. If we put another one right next to it, what happens? Interesting. Okay. So you cannot actually get them particularly close to each other. They don't want to touch. Alright, but I feel like that's kind of like what I want, but all one. So the question is... Oh, I see, because actually inside is that, and then it's just encased. So, okay. So it's that little thing that we're getting rid of. Alright, so we know we can stick it... What is this? Okay. But what's the widest... That's absolutely... It made the things are moving sound, but... Change shape. Alright, only up. So much up. Up is ridiculous. Maybe that's all we can do. Maybe this is the best it's gonna get. I'm not sure. Alright, well, it's the start of our little blacksmith place. Which is also not going to really have any windows. I feel like the laundry should have some good windows, though. Right? I think these should have some decent windows. I'm not sure how to do this. Alright. Isn't there a way to make it... Huh. Wasn't there a way to make it long? I don't need it to be an arrow slit. I just sort of want it to let air through. Get a nice breeze. Alright, how did we do it last? Ah! There we go. Is there... Oh, you only get arrow slits. Alright, well then that's not what we want. So we'll do a regular window. Regular window. But I need it to look like laundry, so... Aha! Yes. But can I please ooch it to the middle? Is there a way to... Nope. There we go. Perfect. Okay. And then let's get another one. Alright. Let's put another one like here. Seems like awfully high for people to be reaching. Alright. that means. This needs to come down. No! Ah! Bring back my laundry! There we go. No, that was good. Yes. I guess that's lock it. No, it's a ladder, but okay. The question is, can we make a... Like, if we put a post or something, can we... How do we... Oh, I bet we would have to have a wall... How would we do that? We would need another wall with another window to, like, get closed to string along, do you think? So, what if we had a... Wait, can we just put a... I don't know. Okay, we're just absolutely playing around with this, clearly. Alright. We need you to have laundry. Okay. And then... Can you... Ah! Wait! There we go. Ah! Not vegetables. No, bring back the... Ah! No, okay. We were so close. Alright. Take that down. Okay. So, Oh! Oh, that's cool. How did we... Alright, maybe let's... Okay, let's try. I kinda like this, playing around with it. Alright, so let's try something on this side. Give me laundry. And now, yes! Yes! Perfect! Perfect! Oh, thank you! No. There's nothing in the game is, what's the word I'm looking for? Detrimental isn't really it. There's nothing, people aren't going to attack you, nothing can catch on fire, nothing's going to crumble. It's not a management game, it's not a defend a castle game, it's literally just a building simulator. So, like, that's it. That's it. You have the different tools and they can do different things. And it's kind of, I don't know, kind of like doodling in 3D, I guess. I don't know, but it's just building, so it's like super chill. You don't have to worry about, you know, forgetting certain crop rotations or worrying that you're gonna get invaded somewhere while you're dealing with, you know, something. What other buildings need to be down here in the Bailey? I mean, we need some, like, houses. Like, a few little houses that should be here, so... we can do that. Got a couple of little cottages down here. We'll make them look a little less samey. But like everybody should like have enough. Okay. Alright, room for some vegetable gardens and whatever. Okay, so We've got like where where we stable the horses, where we shoe the horses. I guess we actually need a little livestock area. Come on, my dude. We have one more sheep than we did last time. Perfect. What else should we have in there? So up here, we should... I think there's like... I know there's like little, like a couple of little outbuildings, but I'm not... I'll, like, put them up against here. Like, almost against the wall. And they're usually quite low. What? What's that? But I want... I need them to be low. Make a low. Is this just as short? I guess that's as short as you can make it. You know, because there needs to be places where they're, you know, storing things. Basically, storage areas. So let's... Oh, actually, let's kind of make this all nice and cobbled. No more shrubbery. No more shrubbery. And I guess we should see about trying to change the doorways too. That's at least a start for something, I think. I feel like we're learning a little bit more this time. This game is definitely one that's like, you spend a good deal of time just learning the mechanics. Right? And you're gonna be surprised by things and frustrated by things, and you'll slowly start to kind of figure bits out here and there. And then once you really start to understand how things work, then you really get to start playing with how it's all going to go together. I want to make another one kind of right next to it. What is straight on? Are we straight on? And straight on till morning. That doesn't feel straight on. It doesn't want to be there. Alright. Fine. There will have to be a gap between them. Maybe we can move it over. Maybe we can scoot it over once it's done. Yeah. Oh, for whatever reason, it really doesn't want to... Alright. Be narrow. Like the other one. Bring the roof down. Like the other one. And then can it... Kinda... Yeah? Eh? Look! Got another one. That's how I figure you're winning the game, when you get a bunch of nests. Okay, so we've got like a couple of storage buildings. Another kind of offset door like that. Yeah. I like that. That makes it look like it's a work. Okay, so wait, if I... Can I click the... Oh, you can't click the style of door after that, from there. Okay. Whoop. Alright, I feel like it's coming along. I think it's coming along a bit. Alright, so we'll need a few more like a few more working buildings, kind of fix up this area where we've got basically little cottages. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out kind of how these are arranged, how where the doors are, some pathways to them, kind of going around these sheep pins. And if there's something else we can figure out that needs to go, and maybe like I like, oh no, there's a pothole already. Let me get a picture. But I think that's where I'm gonna call it today. Just because my throat is still being really weird. Really weird with the, it's not that it's weird, it's just, it is a symptom of ME/CFS. That when you are, oh, a tavern, that would be a good addition. I think, should the tavern be up on the motte though? You think that that's, no, it should be down in the Bailey. It doesn't make any sense to have it up there. So we really want that tavern to sort of maybe be up against the wall over here. Yeah, I think we put a tavern kind of over this way. Anyway, it's just a symptom that can be part of ME/CFS, that when you've kind of gotten yourself overtired and such, that you just got this like scratchy throat. It's really annoying because well, that's a problem. Because you know, you're like, oh god, am I getting sick? But no, it's just your body's overtired, and because of the sort of the signals that your body is misfiring because of the chronic fatigue, it's like, oh, like totally we're sick, so cue a sore throat. No, it's okay. I just, you know, it wasn't a bad weekend, and I actually got quite a bit of rest. All right, we need to fix this wall, though. What if... Okay. We kind of erase this wall from, like, here. Ah! Okay. And then there's this like weird, okay, wait, then maybe I can just do that. Ah, okay. And then, okay, we'll push this back a little bit, and then let's actually erase the water a bit, just like right here. Add a bit more land. Okay, and then I can totally fix this. Excuse me. What has happened? What has happened? Okay. Just want it to go. Oh, I think there's like a remnant right there. Hang on. Let's try and take... Where is it? Okay. Oh, it smells like somebody's making dinner. Dinner. No! You don't want to connect with the building. Connect with the wall. Oh, God. Our stonemasons should be fired. Also, look what happened. Like, what's happening over here? What's happening? If I like, can you make a, like, okay. Can you make a hole? Oh, no. Like, can you make a hole in the, okay, we can raise the wall. That's nice. Okay. Y'all got so distracted. This game does that. You're just like one little thing, and ooh, I just discovered a thing, and And now we're off to the races again. Alright. Alright. Because I want to try and figure out some, like, crenellations and whatever, but I feel like we're getting a good... This will be our tavern. No, we'll fix that later. But I feel like we've got some good bones, basically, you know? I still want to make really wide, but I guess I can't have that. Will not be allowed that. Okay. We'll leave it there. I don't know when I'll come back to this to play around with it some more, but it seems like the perfect little game, at least right now, for just chill streams to sit around and let my brain sort of, I don't want to say relax because I do have to think, but I don't have to, you know, worry about things attacking me or anything like that. Yes, you can pillage your own village. Okay. Just looks like people are living here now, right? So it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I would like it a little neater, and clearly I need to learn how to do neatness and straight lines. But like, it's cute, right? It's super cute. It's definitely a good start. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm trying to find a good angle to like take a picture. Right. All right. I guess this is probably good as it's gonna get. All right. Thank you for joining me. I hope that you have been enjoying Tiny Glade as much as I have, because this game is friggin' adorable. I totally think that you should get Tiny Glade for days that you need to relax and just let your mind calmly create. It's a super great little game. Any rate, the big news is that tomorrow, Fileax is back. So tomorrow and Friday, Fileax is back. We are either going to play some demos, some kind of like friend swap demos, or we'll go back to In Sync, because I think In Sync was the last thing we actually played. Or we're going to play Once Human again, which we haven't done in a while. So I don't know. All I could say is buckle up, because I have no idea what the mood's gonna be, except that, you know, it's gonna be a crazy little ride. All right, see y'all tomorrow. Thank you.